All righty. Good morning. Welcome to the May 18th, 2021 session of the VSF Meeting Series. My name is Wes Simpson. I'll be your moderator today. But before we begin, I will turn over to our awesome leadership trio of Brad Gilmer, Richard Friedel, and Ciro Noronha, who's temporarily in charge. There we go.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, guys. Good to see you. Virtually speaking.
Yeah, another virtual meeting, but hopefully our last. Yes, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Amen.
It would. Fingers crossed.
Yep.
Today is day 2 of our VSF Spring Meeting Series. But we're trying something a little different, right, Richard?
We are indeed. You know, we have a theme day for a change. You know, this is an experiment, I guess, in a forum for us. Right, we've never done anything quite exactly like this, but the RIST forum, right? I have name right, Ciro, I hope.
Yes, RIST forum.
It would really be bad if I said it wrong. Is going to provide the programming for us today and talk about the RIST activity that started as part of a VSF activity group, of course, probably 5 years ago now. It's been quite a while, and it's been very successful. And of course, that's what you're going to hear about as the morning progresses.
Absolutely. And just it might be, you might be wondering a little bit what the relationship is between the VSF, the RIST group within the VSF, and the RIST forum. So maybe we should take a moment, and I think Ciro's got a graphic on this later. But of course, the VSF is a trade association. We develop technical specifications. And as you mentioned, Richard, we kicked off the RIST group a while ago. I don't know. I never get the times right. It seemed, I would say, like 6 months ago, but then, you know, it turns out to be, like you said, 5 years.
Feels like yesterday, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, and that RIST activity within the VSF, that activity takes place in what we call an activity group. And that group is doing the technical lifting of developing the RIST specifications. And then there is a group that advocates for adoption of RIST, kind of as an umbrella way to describe the RIST forum. And Ciro, I believe you're the president of that, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And so today will be a series of technical presentations put on by the VSF, but the content provided by the RIST forum. So hopefully that's not too confusing. I don't know.
I'm lost, but no.
Yeah.
But I do want to say one thing. You know, the activity group, this activity really was driven by a lot of people. But we've got to give Rick Ackermans, so a board member, credit for getting this whole activity group and ultimately the forum going. So we'll give him some credit.
Absolutely.
And I'll use that as, since I have to wear my official hat, there's Rick. I'll use that as a reminder to everyone. Look, our activity groups, we have 5 of them at the moment. We'd love to have you be active if you're not. Certainly, that's what drives our organization and makes the VSF what it is. So I'll encourage membership in those. And then, of course, just a quick reminder that we will have a fall meeting series in conjunction with the sports video group. And next March, 1st through the 3rd, from my memory, we will have VidTrans in Los Angeles. And the current plan is for that to be live. But of course, as we all know, we live in interesting times, so we'll see. But in any case, all of them will be streamed as well. So those are people who can't travel for whatever reason, VSF will be there to keep you entertained and informed. How's that? That sounds great. We can start.
That's good. That was sharp.
Right?
That was sharp. All right. So I don't know about you, Richard. I think that's me done. And we can turn the steering wheel over to Wes and Ciro and take it away. And
Ciro's going to take us through a quick overview of what RIST Day is and how the VSF and the RIST forum work together.
Okay. So I have a nifty graphic here that tells you about the relationship. The VSF, as you heard, is a trade association. Inside the VSF, you have a number of activity groups that create specifications for the industry. RIST is one such activity group, so it's over here. This red head here is Rick Ackermans, our AG chairman. And so inside the VSF, we create the specifications, the RIST specific, not only RIST, but several others. That's in all of this. Okay, I should use my mouse here. All of this is in the context of the Video Services Forum. In the case of RIST, we created an organization called the RIST Forum, which is charged with the marketing and education. Basically, the RIST Forum is taking the message out about what's RIST and fostering the adoption. So the technical work happens here inside the VSF, and then the RIST Forum just pushes the message out. So everybody who's here is here too, but there's other companies over here. And as Richard and Brad said, if you want to participate, and we welcome your participation, you can make a difference in the creation and specification of that work. You should join the Video Services Forum so you can participate. We have currently 140 member companies. And I have a slide here where I can't put 140 anymore. When we started this thing, I could actually put everybody in a single slide. So, it's grown too large, and that's a great thing. So that's what's happening today. All the talks today are going to be about RIST. We're going to have technical talks, we're going to have demonstrations, and that's your chance to see what's happening, what's going to happen, what's the plans, and interact with the people who are actually doing it. And with that, let's get started. Thank you very much.
All right. Ciro, thank you.